Hey there, my handsome and pretty little Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobra's Nest. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra and I make minimalism videos. So today's minimalism video is going to be a personal finance one, so without further ado, let's just get into the video. Let's get it, let's go. Whew. I got asked by a subscriber. If I can find it, I will list it here. But a subscriber asked me, how do I spend my money? So I have made one of these in the past, I think like 2-3 years ago, which was also a subscriber request. How do I, as a minimalist, spend my money? So I'm gonna give you guys a breakdown if you're ever curious. Yeah, let's fulfill these curious requests. Before we get started, as usual, if you wish to help me out, you can consider checking out my Patreon in the link down below. I make monthly vlogs and milestones for my Patreons. And if that's no interest to you, then you can just help me out by giving this video a thumbs up and a like for the algorithm. Just to kind of preface this video, I am a minimalist primarily out of financial reasons. I wanted to get a bit better with my money. Before I became a minimalist, I was terrible with my money. I was a shopaholic and I spent all my money on useless junk. But then I kind of smartened up after I read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy stocks with my money instead. And then I was like, I need to figure out a lifestyle that doesn't involve spending. And I guess through that, I ended up discovering minimalism, who they tend to buy less and own less. And I was like, that's a pretty good fit. And now I actually do enjoy the lifestyle for itself. Living with less is nice. So let's talk about the breakdown of how I spend my money. So I am freelancing currently. So what I spend each month to month tends to vary. Also, how much I make each month tends to vary. So I think me being very regimented and very firm with my spending has helped me a lot navigate, this type of lifestyle with a lot of uncertainty and not losing my cool. So we'll just talk about some expenses that I do have that are recurrent each month, and anything that I make more than that, I tend to just squirrel away. So I have a phone bill that is $45 with Fido, which is reasonable, I guess. Maybe some people might argue that's actually not that good. It's a bit on the pricier side, but if you guys know, Canadian plans are a little bit on the pricier side. Another thing that I have is my food bill. So my food bill tends to fluctuate, but it's about $200 a month, give or take. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Like, it really depends. Sometimes I'm on a diet. Sometimes I'm all like, oh my God, abundance, food is life. About that ballpark. This is my rent, which is $500. And I think that's pretty much it. I have miscellaneous, eating out, and personal items, which I kind of group together. So miscellaneous items and personal items and eating out type of things, it comes out to about $100 a month. So that may be like if I need hair oil, if I need to get makeup remover, if I go out for coffee with Will, chill with my mom and we go out for lunch. All of those necessities and all of those things in a month is about $100. So I don't know if that's frugal or not, but I do try my best to extend the dollar where I can. Beyond that, I think that's pretty much all of my expenses. I know this is like a really short video. As a minimalist and as a frugal minimalist, I don't really have a lot of expenses that a lot of people have. Like, well, for one, I don't have a mortgage, I don't have car payments and I don't have a car. But let's talk about things that other people might have as expenses that I don't have as a minimalist, and that might help somebody else out. Do I have a makeup category? Because I used to have a makeup category. I don't know if this is applicable to men, although it's 2021, men might have a makeup category too. I don't spend my money on makeup anymore. I did a no buy in 2021, and before that I had done a low buy. So before I used to spend about like $300 on makeup. I don't have that anymore. I've been project panning my makeup, and makeup takes a really long time to use up. So I'm still using up my makeup. So I don't have a makeup category anymore. Clothes. I tend to upcycle a lot of my clothes and give my clothes a really long run. I tend to hold my items for like 4 or 5 years, like really long periods of time. So currently I don't really have a need to pick up anything. My style has been quite minimalistic, and I have been a minimalist for several years. So there's really no need for me to pick up trendy pieces and like certain items. I buy quality over quantity. I buy a lot of Muji, Uniqlo, Aritzia, Wilfred, really like solid classic pieces that have lasted me a really long time. So I also don't have clothing area. I'm a grown adult. I don't need to change my shoes because I'm still growing. My weight does tend to fluctuate, but because I do buy oversized, I don't have that issue of I need to buy up, buy down. Baggy clothes just give me that extra little wiggle room. Books, I don't buy books because I download my books on my Kindle. Not to say that they're free, but I like to read the free ones, and if I'm feeling a bit like a pirate, I might get the copy online. I tend to read really popular books, which I can always find a free copy online. I know it's not really good and you really shouldn't be doing that. I'm not advocating for that, but when I had my student loans to pay off, I tried my best to cut corners where I could, and I love to read, so I was gonna do what a broke girl was going to do, and I was gonna download free books. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? Like, don't come for me. I'm sorry, guys. What other things? I quit my handbag obsession many years ago in my minimalism, so I don't buy handbags either. House decor, if you guys know, I don't buy house decor. Bathroom decor, bathroom things, I don't buy those either. Fancy electronics electronics, I don't buy those either. I upgrade my phone every 4 to 3 years. My phone is 3 years old, and the phone I had before that was the Xiaomi, which I had 4 years, and the Note 4 before that was also 4 years. So I've only had 3 phones in the past like decade and so I don't buy electronics either. There's a lot of things that I don't buy. Wow, I feel like this video is getting braggy. What I mean to say is that, yeah, there's a lot of expenses that I do my best to keep down, because I mean, you're probably wondering, what's the point of living like that and you have all your money just sitting in the bank? Like, what a miserable way to live. But it's not, because I have certain aspirations and I want to be financially free, and I know that I won't get there buying stuff. And I've kind of seen in times of crises, nothing helps you the way that money helps you. So that way I don't ever, when I need help, have to go beg somebody for money. I have past Nats got future Nats back. Yeah, that's primarily one of the reasons I manage my money like that. And if you're wondering how do I manage my money, I just keep my receipts and I write it down in a notebook. I used to in the past just primarily do it on my app. I think I might be switching to that. I did that for about 4 years. I just use like 2 like money managing apps, income and then my expenses in the different categories that it comes in, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I keep my finances as minimal as possible because I really don't want to be constantly thinking about money. There's more things I'd rather be doing with my time, like actually living my life. So yeah, I hope that this video helped out anybody. Thank you so much for the subscriber request. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.